Hello everyone, here Directos and a new weekly recap, and this week happened many interesting things. The first one, where I am. I'm back in the school, I'm back 8 years old. What's happened? I'm in Carrión de los Condes, in the Filipenses house. So it's a place where nuns actually live, the sisters, or Filipenses sisters. Actually they live here, 14 nuns, and they welcome me in their place. As you can see, in the 70s this place as well was a ladies' place where small young ladies were here to get educated, and they teach them the primary school, how to become a woman, between brackets, everything in their context. I'm not here to offend anybody, of course. The way of God as well, and to be responsible and to do duties as well. Yes, they were helping in learning to put order in their clothes, do laundry, many things, some values about life, no? How to educate the new generation of women in the 60s, 70s. So I'm in the place. For me something special, because when I was young as well, I went to a religious place, and look, the room, it was similar like this. So it's a great experience that you can have as well in the Camino, in St. James Way, and I totally recommend. Usually we're going to albergues, but it brings the opportunity to discover this amazing location, that now the main purpose of these nuns are to welcome pilgrims and tourists. Please do it, you must do it, because you're gonna sleep really good. They welcome you with a big smile, and they are really friendly, cheerful, they looking for you, they want the best for you, they take care of you. You're gonna sleep where the students, they were sleeping, so a small room, in silence, really magical, 2 meters for 3 meters, so really petite room, and has their own soul, this place. It's really cool. They open me, this is a big building, they open me everything. The chapel, the place where they meditate, they show me that they have 4 horses, they have chickens, they grow their own vegetables. They show me the place where they clean their clothes, everything. I learn a lot, and they are always with a smile and really happy to an open mind. Really nice ladies. I am having fun. This is the first thing. Carrión de los Condes, the Philippine sisters. Yes, you can Google it, and the quality price is unbelievable. And the return is really high, and get these experiences in the middle of the Camino is unbelievable. This was the first story, so I wanted to do it in a nice place like this. The second thing is that we're in La Meseta, so we have to locate Spain. Let's imagine that this is Spain, here is Madrid, and we started here in the Pyrenees, and we're working like this until here that we're gonna be the Santiago de Compostela. So here's Madrid and here's the sea. We're in the middle. Yes, we're doing like this, and we're here. So in the center, in the middle of the journey. And here it's called La Meseta. La Meseta is a huge, large platform of earth that is around 800 meters high. There is not undulations, there is not mountains, hills. Everything is plain. It's basically cereals and small villages that they were with a lot of people in the 40s, 50s, 60s and 70s. And then, because industrialization in Spain, the young people, they were going to the cities, yes, to get a job. So gradually, from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s until now, gradually they are losing more and more people, and there are many small villages that thanks to the Camino, they are not empty, because you have to have an idea that live less than 100 people, officially registered in these small, beautiful places, live less than 100 people, and the 80% of these 100 people is above 70 years old. So people is really old. However, there are albergues, there is no pharmacies, no doctors, no schools, are really small villages, but 50, 60 years ago, they were living more than 1,000 in each one, because people was working in the fields, and then because industrialization and the machines, they were not needed anymore, and they needed to emigrate to other places. But they are magical, and every day that I'm going in the afternoon, I am living outside of the albergues, and I could rest, but I like to learn, I'm curious, and I'm going to just have a round in this small village and try to remember how it was in the glorious season of this village. And sometimes I find a grandpa or grandma that they explain me the place they were getting the water, the place where the ladies in the morning they were cleaning the clothes as well, and they were gossiping. So specific locations in the village that if you are tourist you don't have a clue, and someone from there that has been born there, that knows the story of this place, is explaining you and living. Is explaining you with the soul, with the spirit. They are trying to explain you how great was that village, no? And it's unbelievable. I have a magical afternoons with amazing people, as you can imagine. In La Meseta, there are positive things and negative things. Positive things as well is that you meet a lot of people, because every day you are more or less with them, and you pass them, and then you see them in the journey. But as you know, every 5 days I rest one. So for me, every 5 days I start again, and I start meeting new round of pilgrims, because this is a continuously passing over and over pilgrims, everyone with their own story. So for me it's a bit sad, because every 5 days I have to start over, and I have good connections, but it's part of the camino. There are good things and bad things, but well, it's something that you have to know if you come here, that all the sensations get magnified. You are really sensitive to everything, and the emotions are floating, really floating in each sense of the camino, and sometimes you miss these people that you connect, and you have to let them go, no? Easy sentences that only brave people let people go, no? And you have to be really brave, and it's part of the camino, that sometimes you're sad because your friends, the people that you connected, you have to let them go, but it's part of the camino. Not everyone can do 2,500 kilometers like in 4 months, so. But we were talking in La Meseta, and yes, they are magical places. And something that I wanted to have the experience between Burgos and León, it's called La Meseta, no? And it's really dry, and it's only cereals, yes. And at 11 it's already 20-25 degrees and up. So we're end of May, beginning of June, and in 1 month gonna be about 30 degrees. What you have to do, wake up earlier. So I wanted to avoid the warm sun and get burned, and the hydrate. And the second thing is that I wanted to experiment as well to walk in completely darkness. And I did it during 2 days, and was unbelievable, unbelievable. What an experience. I filmed all in the GoPro, and you can search the videos that are coming live soon, and it's a great experience. It's chilly, dark. I went with my light here in my front. What an experience. You must do. It's a must. It's super great. It's relaxing. You are with the nature, you hear owls really far away. And it's magical. It's a magical thing during between 5 or 4:30 until 6 that you will start seeing the light, the first light coming from the sun. It's a beautiful moment, and I recommend all of you in La Meseta. It's beautiful to do that, for example. And I did 3 days until arriving here to Carrion, and it's what I wanted to explain as well. I wanted to motivate to wake up early, have the experience of walking in darkness, and also I feel strong, and I wanted to do it fast. So during the first 2 days, I did 32 and 30 kilometers. And for example, the first day that I did 32 kilometers, I did it in less than 6 hours. that is going really fast. Remember that I have my backpack of 17 kilos without food. With food is even more. So I really went straight for it, and I was playing, because everything is a mental game with yourself. Everything is playing, and you don't see infinity. So you know that you have to walk and you have signs during the way, but nothing else. You're fighting with your own demons and your own brain, and enjoying the waves of the cereals, nothing else. And I decided just to go fast, to change a bit and pass other pilgrims. So obviously when you're going really fast, I did 30 pilgrims, I passed 30 pilgrims. The second day, 50, 60 pilgrims. I was a machine. I was arriving to the albergues, and the guy was telling me, where are you coming from? We didn't open. And I said, I'm coming from this village. And they were really, okay, so you are the first one and we didn't open yet. So drink something if you want. So did this, no? I was really going fast. But the thing is that here, my last story, no? We talk about this amazing place, about La Meseta, and the nice villages, and the third story, that is super cool. Coming from Burgos, I met a grandma that was going really slow, but was super friendly. And I met her and I stayed 5 minutes with her, no? We saw causalities, destiny, I would say. We were in front of an old church, and we were observing the church, and we talked about the church during 5 minutes, and then we said to each other, buen camino, because it doesn't matter with you, who you are or where are you coming from. You don't say hello, how are you? You say hola, ¿cómo estás in Spanish. What you say is buen camino. Everyone says buen camino. You wish good way, good camino to everyone, no? And you say, doesn't matter if you met them or not. You say, all the pilgrims for generation says buen camino, no? It's the slogan of the Camino de Santiago, St. James Way. And I met this lady, and one pilgrim more, right? And then I went. But this third day, after the 2 days going really fast and playing to pass pilgrims, as a stupid game that I created, I don't know why, but I wanted to discover my limits as well, no? The third day, I also crossed her again. I was really early in the morning, it was around 7. After 1 hour walking, I did 5 kilometers, something like this. It was a journey of 28, so I was missing 23, 24, no? And I met this lady again. And not for pity, not for because I wanted to take care of her. No, she didn't ask me that neither. But I was in this stage of the Camino. I am challenging myself in different things to get distracted and to have fun, basically, to enjoy the Camino in different ways, going in speed, trying to pass pilgrims. And what I decided the third day is, okay, I challenged myself to go fast. Let's do the opposite. Let's go probably with the lady, the slowest person that does this stage of the Camino. I'm gonna join this lady, and if she goes slow, because she has pain in her knee, serious pain, but she doesn't want to go to the doctor because probably the doctor gonna say you're broken, you cannot continue, and she's really strong and strong personality and like this, and she told me that she wants to arrive to Santiago, doesn't matter how, spiritually reasons, and she's continuing, but every 50 meters she stops to rest a bit, and she probably is one of the slowest persons in the Camino. Everyone knows her. She arrives at 5 in the afternoon, depends the day. And I decided to join her. She didn't ask me, I didn't do it for any specific reason, and was a challenge, because usually in a normal day I consider myself that I go faster than you guys. I don't know why, but I move fast, no? Sometimes when I'm going with family, friends, or my girlfriend, they tell me, Ramon, go slower, because enjoy the moment, enjoy the present, no? And I decided to join the lady. And during these 24 kilometers, if I am doing 5 kilometers the hour or more, We say that 5 hours, no? 5 per 5, 25 kilometers. In less than 5 hours, I would arrive to the village that was Carrión de los Condes. I stayed, something that I could do in less than 5 hours, I did it in 9 hours and a half. Was a challenge, was really hard. There is no reason why. The lady didn't ask me to stay with her at all. We, from the beginning, we start talking and we remove our masks, our social things, the 10 typical questions at the beginning to know each other, about where are you from, are you married or not, what is your profession, do you like sports, your hobbies, where would you like to travel, why are you doing the Camino, this typical top 10. We didn't do it. We talk about the world, family, about how beautiful are things, about sacrifice, about many interesting topics. I don't know what's her name. And going really slow was a challenge that I wanted to live as well. And there is no reason. I don't have, actually today I'm still thinking why I did it and I don't know. It was just a challenge, a way to have fun, to experiment, no? With no sense, because I stayed walking 9 hours and a half. That is, I'm destroyed today, I'm destroyed, and to me it's harder to go slowlier because I'm carrying plus 17 kilos, more than 17 kilos, and 9 hours going like an ant, like really slowly, and stopping every 50 meters because she's not following and I have to go back. It was really hard, but it was a spiritual, magical moment, I would say, and to me it's part of the Camino. And the Camino brings you the opportunity to do things that sometimes make no sense, but you do it because it's part of the journey, it's part of the adventure, it's part of the Camino, and it's unbelievable. And it's something that I wanted to share with you, that for me, I'm having fun, and I am learning a lot from people, and I'm just doing great, yes. And sometimes you don't need a reason to do things, you do things, and you commit to do things, and you don't think about the repercussion of this. Usually you do everything in positive. But if you stop thinking about the repercussion and you just do it because you think that it's the right thing to do, you do it. You join a grandma with plus 70 years and a knee that is probably half broken, and you commit, and you sacrifice as well, and you do it with no reward, zero reward. I got a thank you Ramon after 9 hours and a half next to her. I got a thank you Ramon, and that's all. And probably I am not sure if I'm gonna see this woman again, but I did it and that's all. And it is cool, it's part of the adventure, the essence of the Camino. You don't need to get anything to do it, you just do it and you enjoy the journey. And I learned that there's other people that is doing the Camino in all other circumstances, and they are having their own fun in their own way, and I have to accept it. Regular people, we told this lady that it's better go to the doctor, that maybe if she doesn't take care in the future, she's gonna need a prosthesis, because if you have the ligaments and the meniscus bad, and you do 500 or 600 kilometers extra, you're destroying your knees, the one that is broken and the other one. I could say that, but these people doesn't want solutions. And it's something that I'm learning and trying to interiorize, that even with the people that we love, even if we see solutions, the people doesn't want to get solutions from you, even if for you it's clear, but you are not living their life. You cannot understand fully how they are suffering, all the problems, the levels of the problem. We have to be there just to support, to give the hand, and be a companion, be a companionship, be next to them and support them. They choose their own things in their own life. All of us, we make mistakes and we take our own decisions, so we're not who to judge or tell them what to do, even if we love them or we want the best for that person. We have to support. If they ask, we can be, if we want we can express our feelings, but we have to bring support, not provide solutions. People doesn't, I don't want solutions. I don't want that someone gonna bring me the best solution in all my problems in life. I want someone that's gonna hear me, and I want just to let them know that I'm gonna be next to them, and if they need me, I'm gonna try to help them in my best way. And this is something super powerful that I am learning in the Camino as well, and I wanted to share with all of you. So 3 things that unbelievable experience in La Meseta. And yes, I cannot stop, I cannot finish the video like this. It is the classroom, and do you remember this? For all the grandpas and the dinosaurs, do you remember this, when you were taking notes? Yes, I'm sure that there are followers, that they were bad kids, and they were writing, I will not do it again, like the Simpsons, Bart Simpson, that appears writing, I will not do again, blah, 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 blah. So this, yes. Or someone throw you this, and you finish full of this white powder. Well, I want to finish like this. I put eucalyptus and my logo, and I hope that you like it, this video. I wish you the best, and see you around. Yes? Be curious and have fun. Take care.